It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against Indiana. For Indiana, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. Two great backcourts going head-to-head tonight. Kenny, your thoughts?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to the Pelicans at New Orleans Arena.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
Yeah, they were too physical and a little bit out of position. They were rough out there, but ultimately the physicality led to fouls, and that hurt them.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Collison and Oladipo are the guard set. Bogdanovich outside at the three with Young down at power forward. And it's Turner in at the center. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Now, here's Collison. Oladipo outside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Boy, the competitive spirit and fire that Oladipo has. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays poised and under control on the drive.
Now here's Iverson to the inside. Stolen by Collison. Oladipo finds Turner, and Turner throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
The free throw off from Carter.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
And he's able to get it back. Oladipo, good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Iverson kicks to Chi. Good defensive work there by Young. And so just over a minute and a half played. Let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Nate McMillan. David.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Turner with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Oladipo against Carter. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Down low, 6 to shoot. Collison, good.
$175, and that might be generous for DC. He says, I don't care. I'm attacking the defense no matter what size I am.
Now here is Carter. That shot misses. Nice D from Oladipo. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Passes it to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Carter outside. Takes the three. The rebound by Young. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Indiana. 6-point game. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And, you know, Bogdanovich is just such a deadly shooter from there. The defense has to do a better job against him in that situation.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Chi. Knocked away. Young with the steal. Here's Oladipo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Oladipo's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Carter inside the three-point line. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. And here's the break. Here's Iverson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Iverson's got his first 2 points of the night. Indiana leading by 4. Collison kicks to Young. There's the pass to Turner. "13 feet away." Rebounded by Chi.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Thornwell. Here's Chi. Good defensive work there by Young.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Collison dishes to Turner. Collison with it. Iverson picks him up. Collison kicks to Oladipo. 5 on the clock. Reverses, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
And it goes down 2 points.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Thomas passes to Stevenson. Indiana moving the ball around. Green against Joseph. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Lynn finds Baines. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
Now here's Joseph after Jeremy Lin's miss. And there's a whistle that goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game. Stevenson against Green. Now here's Stevenson, guarded closer. They get it back. Leaf, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Snatched up. Shots good by Baines.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Stevenson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lynn against Thomas. Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And, you know, there you see the instincts of IT. Sensing when his man is broken free and then getting the ball there on time.
Carter. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, and he's connecting on a lot of his shots here, shooting a high percentage from the field, really giving his team a boost.
Thomas with the ball, and it's Lynn picking him up. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Leaf. Off target with his three. Carter inside the three-point line, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Joseph, that's good.
Far from just a jump shooter, Joseph is not shy at getting inside and making it happen there.
Here's Baines following the score by Indiana.
And sometimes, you know, you don't capitalize off a good shot or a good look. Still, you got to keep letting those good looks fly.
Now Thomas. Lets it go. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Don't miss.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
We've got Aaron Baines. Green is out there with Jeremy Lin. And there's Carter. And it's Giles in at the power forward position. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Carter.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
And for the Pacers. And Stevenson is out there with Leaf. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Thomas in at the point guard. Now, here's Sabonis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Green is out there with Jeremy Lin. And there's Carter. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Giles in at the 4. And for the Pacers, Leaf is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Stevenson in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, that's a skill Thomas has mastered. Driving the lane, drawing the foul, using his body to get defenders to foul him and get himself to the line. And when he gets to the line, he doesn't miss many.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Giles. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Stevenson passes to Sabonis. And Baines pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Indiana leading by 3. Offside Thomas. Count the basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Green gets it to go.
And the awareness from Lin, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
Joseph against Green. Joseph looking around. Unloads from 13. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Indiana making some changes. And the home team has possession. Trailing by 5. Lin against Oladipo. Lin dishes to O'Neal. And Oladipo pulls it down. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Collison. And the Pacers lead by 7.
This is all you can do. I mean, Turner's height, length, skill level, and he's got confidence now. That all allows him to score under pressure.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And here's Collison who will bring it up for the Pacers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That is his first foul of the game. Indiana moving the ball around. And Young slams it home.
Spotting the open man, Collison, a capable playmaker.
Young's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. O'Neal inside. He's against Turner. Pass to Thornwell. O'Neal inside. Turner covering. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. And Turner kicks to Bogdanovich. Misses off the left iron. Bogdanovich has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. To the middle from 7. Good work defensively by Turner.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Oladipo. Outside Turner. Back to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shot's good by Turner.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Turner's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Here's Lynn. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know, Lynn is a really creative scorer, especially when he knifes inside the heart of the defense. He's just got nice body control and a real awareness as to what shot works best.
Now here's Collison. From outside the arc, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
To the middle, here's Turner. Had a hand on it. Iverson with the ball. 6 points for him. Count that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from O'Neal.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Collison finds Oladipo. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Young's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Here's Iverson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Oladipo misses. Oladipo's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Lynn kicks to Thornwell. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And, you know, with Lynn, you get a little bit of everything. An underrated distributor who finds his teammates in their spots.
Here's Bogdanovich, and the layup's good off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
She passes to Thornwell. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Shee.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now here's Collison. 5 points in the game.
You know, the fact that Oladipo and his teammates are so well connected, they know exactly when to send the lob his way.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Teardrop shot, count that one. And now it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Now Iverson, after Jeremy Lin's three-pointer that didn't go. Beyond the arc. Iverson, no luck. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded closely. Back to Oladipo. Collison gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Iverson outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And here's Oladipo. Here's Collison. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Collison showing good concentration there. Never took his eyes off the target.
Darren Collison getting it done for the Indiana Pacers.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They lead by 10. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch, barbecue chicken alert, make good entry passes. That led to some good looks, obviously a lot of points. When you control the...
And that'll do it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Have to like what we're seeing from Baddest One.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
They've got Carter. Thornwell is out there with Chi. Then it's Iverson. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Turner finds Oladipo. And it's off from three-point range. Oladipo's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Carter, that's good.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Collison looking around. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back.
Nice play there from Bogdanovich. Had the defense at a disadvantage, and he struck.
The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Iverson kicks to Carter. Over Oladipo, and it's Carter missing.
The defense was less than impressive there, but despite them not really contesting that shot, he still bricked it.
Turner. O'Neal with the rebound. Turner's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. To the inside. Young with the steal. To the paint. Here's Collison. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, you go back to Darren Collison's career at UCLA, very distinguished, and he's turned himself into a starting caliber pro, too.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for O'Neal. Lance Stevenson's checked in for the Pacers. Collison against Iverson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. The kick out to Collison. The feed now to Young. It's deflected.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
The shot's good from Carter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now the pass to Stevenson. It's hauled in by Thornwell. Thornwell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Stevenson outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clock at 6. A baseline J. That's tipped. Stevenson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Carter. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Here's the break. And the layup is good. Carter's got 10 points here in the second half.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And some changes here for the Pacers. TJ Leaves checked in for Young. Corey Joseph comes in for Oladipo. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Darren Collison. Stevenson against Carter. Now here's Stevenson. Not a lot of room. No good, unable to end this run. Carter left side for the lead. Jump shot is good. Carter's got 12 now in this quarter.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Thomas passes to Stevenson. Pass to Iverson. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown. Iverson's got 14.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Here's Thomas. On the wing, Stevenson. Guarded by Green. And Joseph kicks to Leaf. Trains the three-pointer. Leaf's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Here's Giles. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the shot goes in.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
On the wing, Stevenson. Guarded by Green. Stevenson dishes to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. He has 6.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Joseph with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That is his first foul of the game. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Green. Carter against Joseph. Offline from the top of the key.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
He dishes it to Stevenson. Baines with the block. Passes it to Iverson. Over Thomas. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Carter. 16 points for Iverson.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. For Indiana, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
O'Neal's checked in for Aaron Bain. And the Pacers also making a change. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joseph.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
Nailed from three-point land.
He's been on the roll this quarter, really leading the way for his team right now.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
And, you know, Kevin, he's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Sendarius Thornwell's checked in for Iverson. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Outside, Bogdanovich. Stolen. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And then Carter with the jam.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
52 seconds left in the third. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Pacers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Inside, here's Giles. The Pacers pull it in. Leafs got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Stevenson. The 17-footer goes down. Stevenson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Here's Carter. Lays it up off the glass.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range, and so it's the home team holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. Filling out the wings, it's Oladipo and Bogdanovich. Young out there with Sabonis. And it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. A nice shot by Lynn.
And Lynn's jumper is money. Got to throw him off balance if you're the defense. When you don't, he cashes in.
Thomas against Lynn. Thomas kicks to Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
The bounce, the creativity, the strength. When Oladipo rises up, he's looking to punch it down as hard as he can.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Basket counts.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Young outside. Thomas against Lynn. Thomas kicks to Oladipo. Traps in the tray.
You got to keep an eye out for Oladipo from downtown at all times. I mean, he's a sniper from outside.
Oladipo's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Sabonis. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Oladipo finds Thomas. Back to Oladipo. Thomas against Land. Just 5 to shoot. Thomas, no good. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for the Pacers. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
The shot by Turner, no good. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Simply missed the connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness. Admirable, but just not the result.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Oladipo kicks to Turner. Outside Collison. Back to Turner. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. That one wide left. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Thornwell gets it to go.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Yeah, it looks too easy for them. Almost looks too easy for them, I should say, Greg. I mean, their chemistry really, really at a high level.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pacers trail by 20. Collison, the pass to Oladipo. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And for 3, Collison. Here's Turner. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
The shot's good.
There he's showing you he can run the show himself in that pick and roll. That's a nice play from Bogdanović.
Clark, when you were playing to complement your inside game, you had that wonderful mid-range jumper, but more and more players are going away from it.
I think it's all driven by analytics, Kevin. I mean, everything is about the three-point shot, efficiency of your possessions, go for 3 when you can or get it to the rim. And that makes sense from a mathematical standpoint. From a game standpoint, though, if a quality shot is a mid-range shot for a good shooter, I think you should take them all the time. I mean, that would just be my posture. So I differ with the analytics. I understand what they say. But if I was coaching, guys get a good mid-range jumper from a quality shooter, we're shooting it every time.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Vince Carter.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Here's Bacon. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Kept alive. Giles. A stupendous finish in traffic.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Exactly, man. Come on. You got to be physical down there. There's got to be some intensity and some physicality on the board.
Back to Collison. Three-pointer. And Bacon pulls it down. Here's Mickey to the paint. It's stolen by Oladipo. And it goes down 2 points.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 16 points for Victor Oladipo. Here's Lou. He's covered by Collison. Here's Mickey. Banked in off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Mark, you've always been a student of the game. You've seen a number of guys do a great job of changing styles as they've gotten older in the game.
Yeah, that's always fun to watch. I think about Magic Johnson. I think about Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
Right.
You watch these guys, and there are a number of other guys, too. I mean, those come to mind pretty prominently. But again, it's about a concession to who you are for real, not who you used to be. And I love seeing guys play more on the ground when they were high flyers earlier, or add a jump shot when they were drivers. Those are neat evolutions to see.
Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
You look at rebounding now, Clark. Teams relying less on one guy and more on collective team rebounding, especially, it seems, on the defensive end.
Yeah, and you think about it, Kevin, with the space and pace game, positionless basketball, if you will, or versatile basketball that takes place, more guys are spread out and away from the goal. Bigger guys are not always camped in the lane, so everybody's got to rebound the ball, more so today than in past decades, because, again, the three-point shots are coming at a rapid rate. Longer rebounds are available now, so everybody's got to be attuned to rebounding the ball.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Mickey. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. He kicks to Aldridge. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Back to Brown. Pass to Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Aldridge dishes to Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That free throw good from Brown. With social media providing instantaneous news, Clark, players have to really watch what they say now. I mean, before they hit the send button.
Yeah, you got to pause before you peck, and you got to pause before you post. That's one of the things I would tell.
Well said. Well said.
That's what I would tell guys when I was talking about this landscape that they're in. Heavily scrutinized, and to the NBA players' credit, they've done a great job with social media. They're very visible. They're very accessible. They're well connected to the community through their platforms. But you do have to exercise some caution in how you go about your social media profile.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, Lou is a reliable point guard, Kevin. Somebody who knows how to run the offense and provides a nice spark, too.
He hits both from the stripe. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Stevenson kicks to Leaf. Back to Stevenson. Now here's Joseph. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
The offensive rebound. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, such a strong frame. Aldridge completely unbothered by the contact.
Here's Bacon. Hits it from three-point range. To the middle. Here's Leaf. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.